a lot of pollutants are carcinogens, and when they enter your lungs, and ultimately into your blood and into your body, so they can trigger mutation in the cells of different organs, and they can produce cancer. Well, basically, this is a multi-speciality, multi-departmental OPD comprising of 5 different departments, which will cater to all diseases related to pollution. So, we've started this because every year around this time, around Diwali, before and after that, you have a spike in pollution levels, and the hospital sees an increase in the number of patients having uh, illnesses because of pollution. So therefore, we needed to start this.
Okay. But this year has exceeded the AQI level, has exceeded previous all the records. It's 1000, which was never crossed. So, how is the footfall? Is it the similar like last year, or has it increased? Because this is first time it is happening.
Well, definitely the footfall has increased tremendously. At least 30% increase in the number of cases has been seen, and we are analyzing the entire data.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than respiratory diseases, is pollution causing any other sort of diseases?
Yeah. So the pollution, can affect every part of the body, every organ of the body. So that is important for people to understand. It's not just the lungs and the lower respiratory tract which is affected. People can have problems with the upper respiratory tract, with the air, with the nose, throat. And people can have problem with the eyes because of pollution, right? The eyes can get red, it can become watery, you can feel burning in your eyes, right? People can have skin related problems. People can have even mental issues. I mean, a lot of people are known to report mood swings, mood changes, and also depression and other mental issues because of the pollution. So all 5 departments are going to be there. Respiratory medicine, ENT, skin, dermatology, eye department, and psychiatric department will all be
All the 5 departments
sitting there. Yeah.
All right. I wish this won't happen, but is there any chance that this only Monday thing would be increased to every day in case there's an increase in cases?
Well, definitely, because if the number of cases are going to increase, we have to increase the number of OPDs. Currently, we're starting it only on Mondays, so it will be from 2 to 4. The registration will start from 1, so 1 to 2 registration.
Just
and
one
2 to 4 the OPD.
Okay, sir. Okay. So one final question about what would you suggest to our viewers? What should they do in these circumstances, just in their everyday life?
Yeah, so viewers need to know that a section of the population is vulnerable. So you have to know who in your home is vulnerable to pollution. So, like elderly people are vulnerable, young children are vulnerable, right? People who have chronic lung diseases, people with chronic cardiac diseases, right? All of them are very vulnerable. So the best thing for those people is to remain indoors, not to go outside. For young children, they could take online classes. But even the otherwise fit, middle-aged youngsters, they also need to be careful. Because even if you're not having the symptoms related to pollution, but you can be affected by pollution. And if you continue your lifestyle normally as if nothing is happening,
Mm.
you are going to increase the risk to pollutants,
Mm.
because a lot of pollutants are carcinogens, and when they enter your lungs, your and ultimately into your blood and into your body,
Mm.
so they can trigger mutation in the cells of different organs, and they can produce cancer. So you might not be having something today, but 10 years, 15 years afterwards, one day you realize that you've developed cancer. And it could be because of the pollution exposure that you've had. So even young people, people who are fit, they need to understand that they have to change their lifestyle whenever pollution spikes. So they
Alright.
have to avoid any strenuous exercise outside,
Alright.
like running, cycling, brisk walking.
Okay.
Because what happens when you do this,
Mm.
then your respiratory level increases,
Mm.
the respiratory rate increases.
Mm.
So the more amount of air is going into your lungs every minute
Mm.
compared to at rest, and that means more pollutants are
Yeah.
entering your system. So that is important to understand.